up on him, and we were just kind of like vibing. So then he's like, yeah, I'm about to move up out this house. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's like, yeah, I'm about to move up out of here. I'm about to move in with my baby mama until I get my stuff together, and we're about to start doing Love and Hip Hop. And I was like, wait, what is happening? I thought that Diamond was the baby mama, right? Because he said they were together for like 5 years. And so I'm looking at pictures whenever I'm trying to it was like limited internet business at that point. It was like media takeout stuff, whatever. So I'm like trying to Google this fool, like trying to see what's going on. But every time I see a picture of him and her, I see Imani, and she's little. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, that's their kid. You know what I'm saying? So then when he say, well, I'm about to move in with my baby mama, I'm like, wait, didn't she leave? And he's like, no, like I'm talking about my daughter's mom. And I'm like, I'm thoroughly confused.
Were you guys intimate during this time he's telling you this?
I think we have probably got it cracking once or twice, but we weren't really
y'all weren't exclusive.
Nah, right, it wasn't nothing like that.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, it is what it is. So then they started filming Love and Hip Hop, and he would call me during or after the filmings. I remember one time...
Season 1?
Yes. He called me one time. He was like, hey, I just got in a fight with this nigga named Stevie J. And I'm like... He's like, yeah, my baby mama he has some chick, her name is Jocelyn. I'm like, who is this? I'm all into the story. I'm like, damn, what happened? So he just running it, right?
You like me. What happened?
I'm like, what happened? Who won? And he was like, yeah, she was kind of big. I'm like, okay, whatever. But he really ran it on what happened with Erica and Jocelyn. I ain't gonna repeat it, but...
What did he say?
Yeah. But I'm not even gonna repeat that. But
did he make it seem like Erica lost?
I don't know. So anyways, so that was the type of
hilarious.
That was the type of relationship we had, right?
So it's funny because I worked season 1.
I know.
So
yeah,
he's filming with Erica.
Mm-hmm.
That's his child's mother,
right.
And they're trying to figure things out, and they were living together.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, after scenes, he's calling you.
We were hanging out after scenes. That's how confused I was about it, because he was telling me, he was like, nah, we just getting a bag. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm just trying to help her get some money so she can stay out of my pockets, whatever. And I'm like, whatever. I'm just a butterfly. I'm new to the city, and I'm just hanging out, doing my thing.
You're
whatever.
a single woman. You guys aren't in an exclusive relationship.
Yeah.
And okay, so I get all this.
Right. So that was the nature of our relationship at that point, right?
Okay.
So during that time, I think maybe towards the end of the season, me and him started getting a little closer, right? He started really, really liking me. And I liked him too. I did like him a lot because he was just really fun. Mm-hmm. So he introduced me to Steph and Mona one time. We were hanging out on Peter Street.
Mm-hmm. That's where the office was.
Yeah. So he's like, I want to do some stuff with her, blah, 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 whatever. So then I started to notice a pattern with him and Erica, whatever. And I was like, wait, are you with her for real? And he was like, he kept denying the fact that he was with her. And I was just like, this look like it's a little bit more than for TV. So at that point, I think I had met Kirk and Benzino on Peter Street. Mm-hmm. And so I'm cool with them and talking to them or whatever.
So when you went to the cabin, you obviously was it's being filmed.
Yeah.
And I'm here for the vibes.
Absolutely. And, I had been on TV already.
Right.
So it wasn't really a big thing for me. It was just I already know what time it is. We're here to film a scene. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make it do what it do. And Benzino and we were cool. And we were, I guess, what people would consider dating at the time. We were going out. but we just wasn't having sex, you know?
So you were dating Benzino and Scrappy at the same time.
Yeah. And I think that's what was like intriguing to like the producers at the time. They were like, oh, now we got a girl who's like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's what I was doing. I was like, I'm going to date both of them. Who cares? They don't know each other. They're not friends.
All right. That was some of the interview that Miss Bam gave over there to, Carlos. So I thought that the interview was really good for the most part. After listening to the entire interview, my conclusion of it all, I do believe that he definitely played. He was lying. He kind of reeled her in a bit because he was over there lying about the different relationships. But I do believe that once she found out, it didn't deter her from stopping from messing with him. Mm-hmm. And when she said that he was all of their boyfriends, I said, BITU is not lying, because that's exactly what the fuck he was. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, she may have not known about Shay. I'm not sure, because Shay was also in the picture. But I really feel like everybody was side chick to everybody.
Shay was in the picture.
Number 4. Yeah. I see everybody play side chick roles at different times.
He always kind of had them in somewhat of a rotation. Mm-hmm. First of all, he was with Erica in like high school or whatever. So like, I think when she got pregnant with E-Money, he left her, went to Diamond. Diamond left him. Then he ended up going back to Erica, but then also talking to Bam and also talking to Shay all at the same time. The only difference I feel is Bam did not put all her eggs in Scrappy's basket at that time. She was just like, I have fun with him. We have a good time, but that's not my nigga like that. We just having a good time.
I never did until they got right before they got married.
I think so too. I think
that whole carefree mentality.
Right before,
Erica, what?
Remember when they got together and Bam had a miscarriage and he told Erica Pinkett about it and Bam punched that bitch in the club?
I remember that.
I don't remember that.
Because Erica,
I feel like he met Bam and Shay around the same time.
Probably did.
Or right after Diamond. Because Mama D was crazy about some Shay, so Shay had to be around for a minute.
Amanda Seales was in rotation too. That's what I'm saying. Like,
wait.
Forgot about that. Yeah, no, that's not a joke. That was serious.
Yeah, they was fucking around back then too. Yeah, and that's because Bam said in the interview.
Amanda, who? That's the one from Insecure.
Yeah. Because she was, Amanda used to be a DJ and she used to work like heavy in the hip hop. You know, she was writing and doing hosting and all of that for like MTV and stuff like that. So she was around the rappers a lot. And so she messed with him at some point until, Mama D fucked it up. Mama D said some shit about y'all make some pretty babies. And Amanda was like, I gotta go.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that part.
He was messing with all of them at the same time, which is why I think it's so weird that everybody looks at Bam like she lied. She was a side chick. And I'm like, she was not a fucking side chick. He was fucking with all of them. Like he was, and everybody's in their 20s. Like, I don't get it. Like everybody's in their 20s and young. Like everybody's just doing their thing. But because he had a baby with Erica, everybody feels like, and because we saw them on the show, I think everybody thinks that he belonged to her. But yeah, none of the women look good in this scenario, but Scrappy is the epitome of scum in this. I don't see what the big deal is. Are y'all really gonna act like in y'all 20s y'all didn't find out y'all was sharing dick? Like y'all really gonna act like that never happened to y'all? Okay. All right.
Yeah, I agree with one of the comments. It sounded like everybody just knew what it was.
That's why I said everybody was side chicks to everybody.
And let's be real. Let's be fucking for real. Scrappy in his 20s, not now, in his 20s, charismatic, a rapper, successful, good looking, had a little paper back then, probably was able to take the girls out and all of that. The only one that really knew he ain't had no money was probably Erica, because when it comes time for that child support, he's trying to get you on the show so he ain't got to pay you child support. And I also think he was fucking with her so that he wouldn't have to pay child support. That's another thing.
Oh, yes.
To me, at the end of the day, now that we're all grown and we're looking at the situation.
Oh, the passion behind that. Yes, Jami.
Listen. You already know what it is. He like, I'm going to go give her some dick and she ain't going to ask me for no money. I promise you that's how he felt about that situation. But I just think it's weird for everybody to be trying to make Bam, who he eventually married, a side chick in all of this.
Yeah, they're just doing that because she came on last. But that it don't essentially all of the women had their turn as 1st, and all of them were aware of some sort of red flags, and they just kept going with it. He wasn't married to none of them, and I think all of them just had this level of, I don't give a fuck. I'm living my life. I'm gonna do this. He gonna be in and out. And, this is how I want it.
He's doing the same thing happened this season with Diamond and Erica. They both knew that they was fucking him, but if Erica could try to save face and say, I'm